just got the message from James about your upcoming wedding. Congratulations again. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, we're so excited. I assume this means you'll definitely be coming back from overseas to attend? Of course. I wouldn't miss my little brother's big day for the world. I'll make all the necessary arrangements with work. Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. I want you to know that I'm pouring my heart into making sure every detail is absolutely perfect. I'm sure it will be a beautiful ceremony. James is very lucky to have found someone who cares so much about making the day special. Well, perfection doesn't come cheap, but it will all be worth it. I've chosen the most exquisite dress, breathtaking floral arrangements, a fairy tale venue. It's going to be magical. That all sounds lovely. I'm really looking forward to seeing everything come together and celebrating with you both. I'm a bit surprised that you'll be attending solo. I would have thought surely you'd have found a special someone by now, being abroad and all. My relationship status really isn't relevant to James's wedding. I'm simply happy to be there to support my brother. I just mean, you've been over there for a while now. No exotic foreign love interest to speak of? Not even one you could have brought as a plus one? As I mentioned, I'm abroad for work opportunities, not husband hunting. My focus has been on my career. But all work and no play. Such a waste of an international adventure, if you ask me. Think of the unique wedding date you could have had. In fact, if you did happen to meet a dashing foreign man, we could have even had him officiate the ceremony. The intrigue, the savings on the officiant fee. Rachel, don't you think that's a bit inappropriate? Sarah's generously taking time away to celebrate with you. Her love life isn't any of our business. I'm just making conversation. Honestly though, Sarah, with all that time dedicated to your fancy career, you must have quite the hefty savings built up by now, right? Especially without a man to spend it on. I'm happy to bring a gift that appropriately honors the occasion and complements the other aspects you've clearly put a lot of thought into. Well, it better not be a repeat of that horrendous dress you wore to that last family function. Definitely choose something more current and chic for my wedding photos. And when it comes to the gift, think big. I'm talking a number with a 5 in it. And the more zeros, the better. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event, after all. A 5? As in $500? I'm sure I can find a thoughtful gift in that price range that you'll appreciate. $500? Surely you're joking. This is your only brother's wedding and you want to cheap out like that? As the groom's sister, it's your duty to step up and to make a real contribution. We're talking a 5-figure gift at minimum. Nothing less will do for an occasion this momentous. I'm taken aback, Rachel. A 5-figure cash gift is quite an unusual and excessive expectation, even from immediate family. Perhaps we have different cultural norms. Spare me the excuses. You're a single woman with a lucrative international career. Providing a generous gift is the least you can do to make up for your lack of a date. I don't believe my relationship status has any bearing whatsoever on my role in this wedding or the type of gift I choose to give, but I can assure you it will be heartfelt. Heartfelt doesn't pay the bills or match the grandeur of the event I'm putting together. You need to get with the program and plan on giving big like a proper supportive sister. I'm going to stick to my original plan of selecting a classic, thoughtful gift. Let's focus our energy on the meaning of the day and the joy of your union with James. That's what really matters. The depth of your gift is a direct reflection of the depth of your support and love for your brother. I won't stand for you embarrassing him with a paltry offering. Step it up, Sarah. I hear your perspective, but a gift is just that, a gift. freely and willingly given, not demanded or used as a measure of my feelings. I look forward to celebrating with you both in my own way. This conversation isn't over, but I have other planning to attend to. Just remember, 5 figures or bust. My wedding deserves the best, and I won't tolerate anything less. I understand you want your special day to be perfect. I'll keep that in mind and do my best to participate in a way that's loving and appropriate. See you in a few weeks.
Hey, sis, I just wanted to let you know that I got the wire transfer for the wedding venue. It was exactly $30,000 as we discussed. I can't thank you enough for your generosity and support.
I'm just happy I'm in a position to help make your day possible. You deserve a perfect wedding, and I know it means the world to you and Rachel.
It absolutely does, more than you know, especially with everything that's happened recently with my job and finances. I promise I will pay back every single cent as soon as I'm back on my feet.
Please, don't even worry about that right now. I know you're good for it. You should be focusing on enjoying this exciting time in your life, not stressing about money.
I appreciate that, but I need you to know how seriously I'm taking this loan. In fact, I've drafted up an official promissory note that specifies all the repayment terms. I plan on signing it and giving it to you when you arrive for the wedding.
Wow, an actual promissory note? That's really not necessary between siblings. We can just figure out a casual repayment plan later on. There's no huge rush.
I know it probably seems overly formal, but I want to treat this like an official business agreement, out of respect for you and the enormity of the amount. It's my way of proving my intentions and integrity.
Well, if you feel strongly about it, I'll gladly accept the promissory note when I see you. I admire your sense of responsibility, but truly, don't beat yourself up. Your business failing was out of your control.
Thanks, sis. I still feel awful having to turn to you for such a huge sum for my own wedding. I hate feeling like I'm not providing for my bride and the costs that come with marriage. It's a real blow to my ego.
I completely understand those feelings, but you will get back on track and be able to provide abundantly. This is just a temporary setback. I'm happy to bridge the gap so you can still have your dream wedding.
I know you're right. I'm working hard to turn things around, and I'm optimistic about some upcoming opportunities. It's just a tough pill to swallow right now, but I couldn't be more grateful to you.
You've always been there for me over the years. I'm glad I can be here for you now during a challenging chapter. We'll get through this together. Rachel is a very lucky woman.
In this moment, I feel like I'm the lucky one to have such an amazing sister. Your unwavering love and support means more than I can express. Thank you for everything.
That's what family is for. We stick together through life's ups and downs. I love you, and I can't wait to stand by your side on the big day. It's going to be incredible.
It sure will be, thanks to you. It means the world to have you in my corner. I better get back to some wedding prep, but I just had to reach out and make sure you knew the money came through. Talk soon.
Sounds great. Don't work too hard. Take time to really savor and enjoy this special time. And remember, no amount of money could ever match the wealth of love and happiness I wish for you both. See you very soon. Hey Rachel, I'm at the venue and just got a very strange message from one of the staff members. They said I needed to leave immediately. Something about a request from the minister? What's going on? I think you know exactly what this is about, Sarah. If you're still confused, I suggest you head straight to the nearest ATM and maybe it will jog your memory. The ATM? Why on earth would I need to go to an ATM right now? The ceremony is starting soon. I need to take my place with the family. Are you really going to make me spell this out for you? There was a major problem with your wedding gift. So yes, you need to go access some additional funds before showing your face at my event. What do you mean there was an issue with the gift? And what does that have to do with me supposedly leaving? This doesn't make any sense, Rachel. $500, Sarah? Seriously? $500 is all you could muster up after I specifically told you that you needed to bring a substantial gift? That's barely enough to cover the cost of your dinner plate. I'm sorry, are you telling me you actually opened the wedding gifts prior to the ceremony starting? I've never heard of a couple doing that. Isn't that something you usually do in privacy after the festivities? Oh, spare me the etiquette lesson. The real transgression here is the utter disrespect and inadequacy of your $500 contribution. How could you possibly think that was acceptable? I'm quite shocked by your reaction. In my experience, $500 is a very generous and normal amount for a wedding gift, even from close family. I took a lot of care in selecting something I thought you'd enjoy. Well, in your experience, clearly doesn't reflect the real-world expectations for an event of this magnitude. I couldn't have been clearer that you needed to step up and give a gift worthy of your brother's milestone. Okay, let's back up for a second. I'm still reeling from the fact that you inventoried the gifts before the ceremony. But more importantly, when did I ever agree to your so-called requirements regarding my gift? I don't recall ever consenting to demands. It's not about what you verbally agree to, Sarah. It's about rising to the occasion and supporting your brother in the way he deserves on his one and only wedding day. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event! Of course I want to celebrate and honor James, but I don't believe that has anything to do with money. Weddings are about love, not dollar amounts collected in envelopes. For someone with such an illustrious international career, you're sadly naive and misguided about how the real world works. You're a single woman earning a big salary. I was expecting at least $10,000, if not $20,000 from you. I'm truly appalled. 10 to 20K for a wedding gift? From a sibling? That's outrageous. I don't know what kind of circles you run in, but that's simply not the norm, I assure you. Okay then, Little Miss Cosmopolitan, if you're so worldly, why are you working some bougie job overseas and still showing up to your only brother's wedding alone with a laughable gift in tow? Pathetic. How dare you attack my personal life, relationship status, and career, all because you feel entitled to exorbitant monetary gifts? You're completely out of line, and you know it. No, you're the one who's out of line, showing up here and ruining one of the most important elements of my meticulously planned dream event with your inadequate offering and selfish singleton attitude. The audacity! I can't believe what I'm hearing. You're making a scene over a gift on your wedding day? Making wild accusations and demands? Throwing insults? This is not at all how I was expecting the morning to unfold. Well, I wasn't expecting my husband-to-be sister to put such a damper on the celebrations by being a cheap, insolent spinster. But here we are. You need to leave until you can come correct in the gift department. I will not be shamed and degraded by you over something so ludicrous. My gift came from my heart. If you can't recognize that, then that says way more about your character than anything about my relationship status. Spare me the sanctimonious drivel. This is about being a supportive family member and rising to the occasion. Something you clearly know nothing about since you're too career-obsessed to even find a man. You know what? I'm done with this discussion. Security will be escorting you off the premises now. Don't even think about showing your face at my wedding until you fix this ridiculous gift situation. Goodbye, Sarah.
Hey everyone, I have an announcement to make, and I figured this was the fastest way to reach you all. What's up, man? Don't tell me you're getting cold feet. The ceremony starts in 30 minutes. No, nothing like that. But there has been a major change of plans. I've decided to call off the wedding. The whole thing is canceled.
Wait, what? James, you can't be serious. Tell me this is some sick joke.
Dude, you're freaking me out. What the hell happened? I wish I was joking. I'll explain more later, but the situation has become untenable. I simply cannot go through with marrying Rachel. I'm so sorry for the short notice. Hold on! This is crazy! Does this have something to do with why Sarah isn't in the family section? I thought that was strange. I asked around and apparently she was ejected from the venue?
Ejected? What is going on? Sarah is the sweetest. Why would she get kicked out?
You're right, it's related to Sarah. Let's just say I've become privy to some information that has cast a very dark shadow over this day and my relationship with Rachel. Sarah should have never been treated that way. I'm floored, bro. Like, absolutely stunned. But hey, if you feel that strongly about it, I support you. We're here for you. What do you need? I could really use some support from you all in spreading the word to guests about the cancellation once I make the announcement. I'm gonna find Rachel now and tell her it's off, then inform our families. This won't be easy. Say no more, we got your back. I'll start letting the groomsmen and guests know you focus on the tough conversations. We'll run interference and do damage control.
James, this is heavy. I can't imagine how you must be feeling. Just know we love you and only want the best for you. If calling it off is what you need to do, we'll rally around you.
I really appreciate you all. Your support means the world. I better face the music. I'll be in touch soon. If you see Sarah around, please make sure she's okay. She didn't deserve any of this. Wish me luck.
Good luck, James. Remember, you have to do what's right for you, sending strength and positive thoughts your way. We'll take care of Sarah if we see her.
Sarah, I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear from right now, but I'm desperate. I need your help.
Help with what, exactly? I'm not sure what you could possibly need from me after the way you treated me at the venue.
I want to fix things with James. I love him so much, and I'm absolutely devastated that he called off the wedding. Please, you have to help me make this right.
I'm sorry, you want me to help you get back together with my brother after you verbally attacked me, insulted my character, and had me physically removed from the premises?
I know. I was completely out of line. I was just so caught up in my vision for the perfect day that I let my emotions get the best of me. I lashed out in the worst way. I'm truly sorry.
Well, I appreciate your apology. I'm afraid I got caught up in the moment doesn't quite cut it. You showed a very ugly, greedy, and judgmental side of yourself. That's not something James or I can unsee.
You're right. My behavior was inexcusable. I'm mortified and ashamed. But please understand, it all came from a place of love. As misguided as it was, I want so badly to be James's wife.
Honestly, Rachel, I'm not sure I comprehend how demeaning me, making outrageous monetary demands, and ejecting me from my brother's wedding could come from a place of love. Help me understand.
I was just so desperate for everything to be flawless. I've been dreaming of this day my whole life. I thought that meant it had to be the grandest, most luxurious affair. I lost sight of what really matters.
What really matters is treating people with respect, valuing your partner's family, and focusing on the meaning of marriage beyond material things. I'm not sure how you can claim to love James while mistreating his loved ones.
You're absolutely right. I know that now. I was a bridezilla and it cost me everything. Sarah, I'm begging you, please don't let my horrible lapse in judgment ruin my future with James. I'll do anything to show I've changed.
I don't know, Rachel. James was really devastated and disgusted by what he found out. It wasn't just about your treatment of me, but your overall character. The lying, the partying, the financial irresponsibility.
I swear that's not who I really am. I just got sucked into this whole toxic wedding culture. I promise I can be better. I'll even pay back the full $30,000 for the venue to show how sorry I am. Just please put in a good word.
That's quite the offer, considering just a week ago you were calling me a pathetic spinster for giving $500. Interesting how the tables have turned. But tell me, where is this $30K suddenly coming from? Last I heard, you had barely any savings due to your out-of-control spending and hard partying in the weeks leading up to the wedding. It's one of the main reasons you were harassing the guests for cash gifts, no?
Well, I mean, I may have gone a little overboard with some of the bachelorette festivities and bridal preparations. But it was just normal wedding fun. I was saying goodbye to my single days. Every bride does it.
Really, Rachel? Because according to James and several bridesmaids, your normal wedding fun included near-nightly clubbing, luxury spa treatments, and lavish dinners, all while your bank account dwindled to nothing.
Okay, fine. I got a little carried away. But what does it matter now? I just want to make things right with James. This has been the worst week of my life. Even my own parents have iced me out. I have no one.
If even your own parents have distanced themselves after seeing your true colors, what does that tell you? This is about so much more than one nasty bridezilla moment. This is about a pattern of selfish, deceptive, ugly behavior.
Wow, I didn't realize you could be this vicious, Sarah. Calling me selfish and ugly when I'm already at my lowest? Aren't you supposed to be the classy, rise above it all type?
Oh, that's rich coming from you. Just last week, you called me, let me get this right, a bitter, joyless spinster and a lonely, pathetic excuse for a woman. All because I wasn't going into debt to fund your princess party. You know what? I'm done with this conversation. Clearly, you haven't learned a thing. Even now, you're trying to somehow paint me as the bad guy when all I ever did was try to celebrate my brother.
No, wait, please! I'm sorry! I shouldn't have said that. I do want to change. I just don't know how. I'm completely alone and drowning in regret. I was really hoping you'd throw me a lifeline here.
I'm not going to be guilt-tripped into solving your problems, Rachel. My allegiance is with my brother. He has made his feelings clear, and I will respect his wishes, which currently include keeping his distance from you.
So that's it then? You won't help me at all? Even though I'm practically begging and willing to do anything to show my remorse? You'll let James throw away your love without even trying to advocate for me?
I wish you all the best and hope you find some perspective from all of this. But I won't be an enabler. If there's even a chance of reconciliation with James, it needs to come from your own growth, not my intervention. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an international flight to prepare for. This sad 30-something spinster has a fulfilling career to get back to overseas. Sans exotic husband, of course. Take care of yourself, Rachel. Goodbye. Shortly after, James and Rachel officially annulled their marriage, and they agreed to split the $30,000 venue cost to pay me back. As for Rachel, I heard she turned on her friends, saying, "It's all your fault for being party girls. This wouldn't have happened if someone had stopped me." Apparently, according to her friends, Rachel was actually the one who had begged them to go partying with her. This led to a huge fight, and Rachel ended up losing all her friends. These days, she's apparently setting new records for the number of dating events she attends, all alone. Meanwhile, James has thrown himself into his new job and is doing well. He says he's planning to visit me once he gets his next bonus.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.